And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on the Dominican Republic. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ellie De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Scherzer gets the punch out, and that's the first out. Here's the center fielder, Cameron. All right, first pitch coming up. Getting the nod in this one, Max Fried. What do you look for here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
The third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Fly ball down the line. Robles on the move towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 0-1. That one drilled left field and foul ball. That's to third. Birdie tosses to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Swinging a foul straight back. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Well struck right field. That one's back there. And he misses it. It drops in. Now around second, going for third. The relay.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Brian Reynolds here. Just missed. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things in the air left field, Chorio should have this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And our starting pitcher here today, Shane McClanahan.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
0-1's the count.
0-1. That one lifted to left. Edmonds settles under it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. McClanahan goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Tosses to first, and there are 2 down. Here's JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 2 outs. And that one finds its way through.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
So a man at first. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Line drive. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Back here in L.A. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager. Max Fried will go to work. In the air out to center. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Now at the plate, Ted Simmons. Chorio hauls it in, and there's one away. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Jim Edmonds digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Strike two. Seager leads off first with one away. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike three. And now Jose Bautista. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A two-run homer. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-0. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. With the shift on, hits right into it. It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Grounded out his first time.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field, and that extends the inning.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
There goes Elly. Pitch is low.
High leg.
Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Save.
1-1.
That's 2 stolen bases now for Elly De La Show. That one hammered center field. Taylor makes the play, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And here's the first baseman, Dick Allen. McClanahan back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Goes down looking. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
That one fouled off. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one goes straight to the backstop.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. not his best at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Robles stands at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Seager takes slow second trip to the plate in this one.
1-0.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. And Seager is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Fly to left his first time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Chris Taylor now. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. There's the strike.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. To third, but that rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So here's Horner now. Grounded out his first time. Check swing, and he went. And from Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Tigers taking on the Demons. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And here is Ellie De La Cruz. O'Neill. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. 1-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Brian Reynolds in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fouled off left side. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. In the dirt, but kept close. Throws it away. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tucker, the base runner at first with 1 out. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's the left fielder, Jim Edmonds. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Rodriguez moving under this one, and that is that. Back here in Cincinnati, leading off Terry Pendleton. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And he hits a ground ball right side. Torres. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Rodriguez goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting second in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. That one missed.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
0-2.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jose Bautista. Wheeler back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Just missed. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's off the inside corner. 3-1.
3-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Three and two now. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A solo shot. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And here is Anthony Rizzo.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swinging a foul straight back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. And that misses. Ball. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-0. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And that skips into dirt. Next pitch is downstairs. Wheeler, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
He caught it behind his back to first. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. Fly to left his first time. Liner staying to first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Here's Kyle Tucker. Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Base hit.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Reynolds, the next to hit, takes ball one. He swings and fouls one off. And he deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now it's William Contreras. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. And the first
One ball,
pitch
no
misses
strikes.
for ball one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And that's a fair ball. And that's a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Vladimir Guerrero getting ready to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1.
1-1.
In the dirt. Man at second. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. And here is Sosa to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Termarr Johnson will hit next. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Contreras on third. Guerrero over at first with 1 away. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Christian Walker. Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first. That ends the frame. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And that's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly a
Yount. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Next to hit, Jim Edmonds. That one pushed to the left and foul. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Inside. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Jose Bautista. Way inside, and that hit him. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Robin Yount. Up the middle, collected by Torres on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
One out, bases empty. And that's down and away. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at-bat. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Rodriguez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker. And there's two down. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's start of the fourth. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, third baseman, Ellie.
So the batting order turns over. And now Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch misses.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. He's 2 for 2. Runners on the move. Squirts away a little bit. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Torres, the runner at third. De La Cruz at second with nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. Hauls it in on the warning track. Both runners tagging. The relay to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. Brian Reynolds here.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That's out number 2. So now it's Corey Seager. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, Johnson gets it to first, and Seager is set down. That ends bottom 4, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. He was late there. Strike 1. Contreras goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And he handles it himself for the out. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
0-1 now. Just missed.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the outside corner for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Sammy Sosa. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now Ted Simmons.
The catcher, Ted Simmons.
Wheeler back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The throw to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So now here's the DH, Jose Bautista. Not even close there. Ball 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Ripped to short. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Cincinnati, now it's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. On the ground, right side to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So digging in, Christian Walker. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2. Ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Robin Yount, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
0-1 now. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. That's the 3rd out. All set for the top of the 6th. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. Johnson. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 1 for 2.
Gleyber Torres.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. And the sweeper
1-1.
misses. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. And that's in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second. Check swing, and that's a ball.
That's big right
1-1.
there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
O'Neill snags it for the second out. So up next, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
This one in the dirt. Torres on at second with 2 down. Next pitch misses. 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That's out number 3. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Now
pitching. Ryan.
swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Helsley, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. So digging in, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 down, base is empty. And here is William Contreras. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Ball. 1-0.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Here comes Corey Seager. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Guerrero makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Simmons stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Helsley measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down.
Fans another, and that's. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Jose Bautista. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
That's the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just misses with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. And misses inside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-zip.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes Anthony Rizzo. Foul ball. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1.
1-1.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases. He's